What's up, guys? It's Blake from the Great Outdoors here, and as you can see, it's kind of raining cats and dogs here in Seaforth. So today we're going to be working inside, and we're going to be talking about brakes. Your drum brakes. We're going to replace our drum brakes, and our compressor is up to pressure. Our vehicle is jacked up and chocked. You want to chock both front wheels so the car doesn't roll on you. And adequate support. So this is what we're looking at. Our rear drum. What happened to me was this pad here came off of the shoe and was lodged against the inside of the drum, and it seized the whole rear wheel. So to get the drum off, the drum was seized on, so you gotta put the heat to it and smash it with a rubber mallet. Use a rubber mallet so that you don't damage these studs. If you damage these studs, then you're gonna have a whole nother problem. You're gonna have to replace this whole hub too. Drum brakes are pretty simple. You just have your actuator. When you press on the brake pad, the brake pedal, you push fluid into the back of this actuator. It fills up with fluid and pushes these shoes to the inside of the drum, creating friction to slow you down. My setup's really simple here. We just have one spring at the top and one spring at the bottom. We have our e-brake lever here, and there's a spring that's attached to the bottom of that lever, and that goes through to this side, and then through your e-brake cable. So the first thing you're going to want to do is get your tire off, and I'm lucky enough to have some air tools here and a compressor, so we're going to grab our 19mm socket. I'm just going to prop you guys up here, and this drum's going to be seized on just like the other one, so I'm going to show you how to get that off, and then I'll go back to the other side and we'll do the drum brakes. So I'm just going to prop you guys up here. I don't have any tripods or anything, so it's kind of a ghetto video. Hopefully you guys can see that. Looks okay to me.
Cleaning and restoration. Marge's birthday. She told me in the world if we could have a dirty weekend together. Just me and her. How romantic.
That's that.
It's turning up the way our carpets look after this winter. We could spend the next 52 weeks having dirty weekends. There's enough popcorn under the cushions to watch romantic movies all weekend. And Marge told me.
Oh, Marge told me she booked Flowers to clean all your carpets and upholstery while the two of you are gone away for your weekend.
Why'd she do that? We could have saved money.
Marge is looking for romance, but you'll still save money.
So,
Maybe you could start your birthday surprise
as you can see,
picking up your dirty socks. Waters offers many services too.
these drums they get seized around the bolts and around the hub. So we're just gonna pound some penetrating fluid on there for now and let that sit, I think. and then we'll go do the brakes on the other side while that sits. So we'll grab some penetrating oil. There we go. I just want to spray right in the stud hole. If there is a little hole there exposed, then try to get it right in the stud hole. You want to get around this hub. Don't be afraid to use a lot of penetrating fluid, because hopefully it makes your life a little bit easier. And yeah, and you just want to take your rubber mallet. Use a rubber mallet so that you don't damage these studs if you miss swing. So you just going to want to tap between all these studs here, 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 and here. Don't be afraid to pound the hell out of this thing. You see all that crap there? Yeah, that's all your brake dust and all kinds of debris that's lodged in your drum. And don't worry about it, like if your drum is a little rusty like mine here, that's okay. Once you get it off, see, this is kind of in a little bit of rough shape. But it's still reusable. Like it's not cracked or anything. So, what I did with the other one, after I got it off, was I just took a wire brush, got all the rust and debris off of it. Did the same to the inside of the drum. That's probably actually more important than the outside. And clean that all up with your wire brush or some sandpaper, whatever you have available. And make sure you get all the debris out of the inside of the drum. And then just take some brake fluid, or some brake cleaner, sorry. I got some good brake cleaner here from Gunk. That's the good stuff, boys. And you just want to clean the inside of the drum, all that shit. With the brake cleaner, clean that out. Just set that in there. And then you can paint it with some rust paint. It'll look brand new. So we got the other side's off and soaking. Now we're gonna need some needle nose pliers and a screwdriver, and that's about it. So all we are going to do is not gonna be on video because this video will take forever. Because I don't have means of editing or anything, so this is kind of just a shoot and put it on YouTube. So I'm just gonna try to explain what I'm gonna do here. We're gonna pop this spring off. That will give us slack. You're gonna go under here and pop the other spring off. Then these two clips right here, one on each side. Pull them out. It should let these brake shoes go. And then grab her. And just want to kind of line them up, make sure that they're the right shoes. And this one's upside down. Okay. That's that one. And see how this bolt and this lip is exactly the same as that bolt hole and that lip that goes into the actuator there. Okay, same down here. Get some better light over here for you. And we're just gonna set that one down there like that. There. Got my Milwaukee floodlight, 18 volt red lithium. On high, it lasts 2 or 3 hours, and then you're gonna have to have another battery. But this light is sweet. It was about $100 just for the light, but it's well worth it. Definitely recommend it. This thing is solid. And it lights up the room, so that's all you could ask for. And we'll find our other side. Looks like it's that one. And we have a match. So, we're gonna go like that. And this is actually probably the best way to do it. Just lay your parts down. Take a picture before if you have to. I mean, it's just a couple of springs and a latch. And then once you get the shoes off and the pads off and all the guts out of it, the adjustments and the springs and the e-brake bracket, then you're gonna want to take your wire brush and clean off the inside, the back of this drum, and then spray it with brake cleaner before you put everything back in. And on the back side of these shoes, there's these little contact points. You can see one right here where my finger is. That's a contact point where the shoe rubs against the back of the drum. There's 3 contact points for each shoe. And from what I've heard, some people will grease those contact points to allow the shoe to slide a little bit better. I'm gonna say you don't want to use grease. Just from experience, grease will actually trap the dirt and the dust. Will stick to the grease. So you're gonna want to not use anything and just sand them down, because there's actually a bit of a different texture to that surface, and it's a little grippy. Or if you want to lubricate that friction spot, then use grease, or use anti-seize paste. Sorry, anti-seize paste, not grease, and you'll be a lot better off. You'll never have to come back in here and just kind of want to make sure your hub is freed up, or you have some other issues. Some guys come in here and they'll replace this actuator. That's fine, but our actuator is good. If this actuator was bad, you would see it would be damp around the 2 end rubber gaskets, because there would be a leak. There would be a leak right there, or right there. You'll see it. It'll be all wet. And then just replace that. It's only like 20 bucks or 40 bucks, but I'm a cheapo, and my springs are good, and my all my guts are good. So I just went and got new pads and shoes, and that's about it. Like, these things are really, really easy. So I'll put some photos on my Facebook page. Just Blake Malott. I don't have a Great Outdoors page yet. And just put some before and after photos. on Facebook if you want to see the process. Eventually I'll get a laptop with a video editor, and I'll be able to show you everything. But again, just to go over the process here, all we're going to do is pop out that spring, pop out that spring, pull these clamps off, these red clamp bars that hold it on, put it all back together. Easy. If you're not sure, just take some pictures. Take a picture of before and after. And if that still doesn't help you, then you come over to the other side of your car. This is the same, just reverse. So I hope that helped out, guys. And that's what we're gonna do on this rainy day. I hope it's not raining where you guys are and you're outside enjoying God's beautiful creation. Until next time, guys, take care. And God bless.